Hey there everyone, it's GG Sober Son, and it is a bright June 24th. Alcohol is our weakness. We suffer from mental conflicts from which we look for escape by drowning our problems in drink. We try through drink to push away from the realities of life. But alcohol does not feed. Alcohol does not build. It only borrows from the future, and it ultimately destroys. We try to drown our feelings in order to escape life's realities, little realizing or caring that in continued drinking, we are only multiplying our problems. Have I got control over my unstable emotions? That's a weird question. It seems kind of out of place with what's already been established there. So, have I got control over my unstable emotions? I don't think recovery is about control. It's about handing it over. It's about surrendering to a power greater than ourselves, more than controlling anything. So, although I must say that in recovery, it's more about what we do to it's less about avoiding alcohol. Obviously that's the main thing, but we talk less about avoiding alcohol than we do about living a sober, fulfilled life. So that's an interesting aspect of AA for sure. Meditation for the day. When I let personal piques and resentments interfere with what I know to be my proper conduct, I am on the wrong track, and I am undoing all I have built up by doing the right thing. I must never let personal piques interfere with living the way I know God wants me to live. When I have no clear guidance from God, I must go forward quietly along the path of duty. The attitude of quiet faith will receive its reward as surely as acting upon God's direct guidance. I must not weaken my spiritual power by letting personal piques upset me. Yeah, and a good example. I was, now to you all, it may have looked like someone just appeared, but while I was recording earlier, standing about right here, it was obvious that I was recording something, and that gentleman just walked right up and walked right into my line of recording, and I could have got irritated, but I just paused. I paused the video because I didn't want to also have a distracted me blathering on about nothing while he was standing there listening. So I just paused, and as I could tell, he wasn't really interested. I just started recording again. So I believe that doing these videos is a direction from God. I hope that people benefit from these videos. I hope that I grow as a result of doing these videos consistently. And if not consistently, for whatever reason, going back and adding on the ones that I missed, like last weekend when I was out of town on a family emergency. So, yeah, just carry on. Little things will happen. It's all good. And the main thing is asking God for guidance and direction in any given thing. And the only thing that I got when I asked that silently to myself was just pause, let him do his thing, and if he leaves, he leaves. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So then I would go from there. No use getting off, losing my serenity over, And as it says, when I have no clear guidance from God, I must go forward quietly along the path of duty, just hanging, standing by, waiting for further guidance. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may not let myself become too upset. I pray that I may go quietly along the path I have chosen. I would, not to be contrarian, but there is a sort of checklist in the big book regarding the 10th step. When these crop up, it says we must, constantly watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. And that doesn't mean we have to be in a state of constant vigilance. We have to be mindful, okay? Because a state of constant vigilance is a hallmark of PTSD. And I don't think that's what Bill Wilson was meaning, constant vigilance. Because that also suggests fear and anxiety. But we must constantly be mindful for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, or fear, and other intrusive, unwanted, unhelpful, unfruitful thoughts. When these crop up, it says, ask God at once to remove it. Talk to somebody about it if possible. Make amends if necessary. And turn our thoughts to someone we can help. And that's some clear guidance from the big book for sure. So that's the not letting myself become too upset. That's, when you feel these things crop up, because we're human and we have emotions, and that's okay. There's no one saying don't feel emotions. This is saying don't become too upset. Avoid becoming too upset. Because when we do, we lash out or we act out. And to go quietly along the path I have chosen, well, my focus is on allowing God to choose my path. There are things I would like to have, there are things I'd like to do, for sure. But it goes back to that old joke, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. I don't know if God's kind of sardonic like that, but I also know that God's plans are way better than mine. I have seen that in my life on more than one occasion, on multiple occasions, way more. He's got more in store for me than I could ever think or imagine, and he's proven that. He's proven it. When I've begged him for something else, and then I've had the I guess wisdom to say, your will, not mine, be done. I've been given so much more than what I asked for. Oh, I've got countless stories that prove that. So I'll keep coming back. I hope you do too. I love y'all. Look up, aim up, rise up.